Welcome in to Phelps High School. Brittany Rowe here with you. Wayne Fugate on the camera. Alex Parsley back at the station. It is 60th District Volleyball Championship night between Belfry and Pike Central. First off, we want to thank our sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, Gearheart Mobile, and Tim Short Honda of Ivel. Now, Pike Central and Belfry have met up earlier this season, and they have split. The first one, Belfry wins 3-1, Pike Central wins 3-2. So these two teams, it should be a good matchup here in the 60th District. Belfry going for 6 in a row in district championships. Pike Central won in 16, 17, 18, and they haven't won since. So they're trying to get their first in a while and dethrone what could be a volleyball dynasty of Belfry tonight. Looks like we're getting ready to do the lineups and the national anthem here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Fort Athletics American High 65th Championship between the Belfry Pirates and the Pike Central Hawks.
We're going to get those lineups. Randy Smith over on mic for Phelps.
Before we begin tonight's game, we ask for anyone that is able to please stand for the singing of the national anthem being performed by Phelps' own Liz Land, and to remain standing for a prayer to follow.
Job by that young lady doing the national anthem, and now we'll do lineups.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day, Lord. Thank you for our health. Thank you for our families. Thank you for blessing these girls and these coaches to get to this point in the season. Most importantly, we want to thank you for your Son, Jesus Christ. Lord, we ask that you bless these girls to show good sportsmanship and to keep them safe in the injury tonight, Lord. Bless all the coaches and the officials. Bless the teams and the fans to all make it home safely tonight, Lord. We ask all these things in your name, and in Jesus we pray. Amen. Now we're going to recognize each roster. Both of them. No, I just got both of them. First off, the away team on the scoreboard, the Belfry Pirates. Number 10, Maddie Bevins. Number 16, Kylie Boger. Number 2, Izzy Curry. Number 6, Katie Dempsey. Number 33, Farrah Fields. Number 14, Baylor Hall. Number 11, Addison Markham. Number 13, Randa Maynard. Number 17, Lily McCoy. Number 22, McKaylin Mead. Number 12, Kaylee Ross. Number 34, Kenzie Rutherford. Number 5, Bailey Smith. And number 7, Abrielle Swain. Belfry Pirates are coached by Hannah Muncie. Next up, the home team on the scoreboard, the Pike Central Hawks. Number 1, Chloe Adams. Number 27, Kenley Crum. Number 25, Kylie Farmer. Number 4, Kennedy Hamilton. Number 13, Alyssa Hess. Number 6, Layla Johnson. Number 8, Kinsley Little. Number 10, Kaylee O'Neill. Number 29, Gianna Perrin. My bad. Number 21, Maddie Ratliff. Number 2, Molly Reed. Number 14, Claire Stacy. Number 33, Bella Thacker. And number 11, Sadie Vaughn. The Pike Central Hawks are coached by Courtney Stacy.
And there are the starting lineups.
Tomlin, James Looney, John Bevins, and Tim Taylor.
All right, there's your starting lineups as we get ready for a 60th District Volleyball Championship here at Phelps High School between Pike Central and Belfry. Pike Central is set to receive, and they're right on time tonight getting this one underway. Again, right before we get going, big thanks to Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, Gearheart Mobile, and Tim Short Honda of Ivel for bringing you tonight's 60th District Volleyball Championship. Our friends at Appalachian Prep Sports will have the 59th District Championship game. I believe that one starts at 7 o'clock between Pikeville and Shelby Valley. So you've got 2 big games tonight. You can check both of those out right here on WPRG. Pike Central coached by Courtney Stacy. She's in her 5th season with the Hawks. Belfry coached by Hannah Muncie, who is in her 2nd season with the Pirates. Belfry defeated Phelps in 3 sets in the semifinal round. Pike Central was the number 1 seed going into this one in these 3 districts. There's only 2, I think, 3 districts now, and that's the 60th and 59th. Same as basketball for you basketball fans out there. Good crowd here at Phelps for both Belfry and Pike Central. Looks like Pike Central brought their cheerleaders along. We saw Floyd Central have their cheerleaders the other night as well, and so did Betsy Lane. As we get things going here, Randa Maynard will serve for the Lady Pirates. Johnson to Reed. Goes into the net. Pike Central will go on the board first. They are the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Now Molly Reed will serve for the Lady Hawks. Reed sends it across. Nice blocking at the net by Vaughn. Pike Central goes up 2-0 here in set number 1. Nice job by Sadie Vaughn at the net for the Lady Hawks. Give her a kill. Reed sends it back across. Maynard sets it up for Hall. Stacy to Reed. Johnson. And Belfry gets on the board 3-1 now here in set 1. Kaylin Mead will now serve for the Lady Pirates. Mead sends it across. There's Stacy. Reed sets it up for Vaughn. Vaughn sends it over the net. Maynard sends it back across. Reed to Johnson, who tips it over. Nice job by the Lady Pirates to keep that one going. But 4 hits, Pike Central gets the point, 4-1. Kennedy Hamilton will check in for the Lady Hawks. Layla Johnson will serve. Hall sends it back across for Belfry. Reed sets it up for Vaughn. Another kill for Sadie Vaughn.
Got an assist.
And now, so Molly Reed has a milestone with assist in her career as a Lady Hawk. She's a senior. So congratulations to Molly Reed. Johnson sends it back across. (6-1) Lady Hawks on top here in set 1 of the 60th District Championship. Maynard. Pike Central. That was Kylie Farmer with the kill for the Lady Hawks. And they took a timeout, but I'm a one-woman show minus Wayne tonight, so I'm doing stats and everything else. And he says I need a refrigerator with all my Post-it notes for those of you who can't see what I have going on over here. But we would like to thank our sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, Gearheart Mobile, and Tim Short Honda, located in Ivel. 7-1, Pike Central leading the way here in set number 1 if you're just now joining us. Johnson sends it across. Vaughn to Reed. And Belfry gets the point with that one. It's 7-2 now.
6-17.
Katie Dempsey will now serve for the Lady Pirates. Reed sets it up for Hamilton. Nice job by the Lady Pirates. Reed to Vaughn, who tips it over the net. There's Maynard. Hall sends it back across. Reed to Hamilton. And Appalachian Prep Sports Network coverage of the 59th District Championship between Shelby Valley and Pikeville is now live on WPRGtv Channel 5. For those wanting to watch that, you can watch this one on your phone or your tablet. You can watch the other game on TV. Baylor Hall gets a kill for Belfry. Baylor Hall serving here for the Lady Pirates. In set number 1, it's 8-3, Pike Central leading the way. O'Neal to Reed. Nice job at the net by Izzy Curry. Sends it back across. There's O'Neal. Johnson. Reed sends it back over. And give Curry a kill for the Lady Pirates. Eight to 5 now in set 1. Pike Central leading. Hall sends it back across for the Lady Pirates. Farmer to Hamilton. Swain sets it up for the Lady Pirates. Maynard tries to send it back across, won't go. Now Kylie Farmer will serve for the Lady Hawks. She sends it across. 10-5 now. Lady Hawks leading here in set number 1. Again, these two teams split in regular season, so we should have a good match tonight. A little bit too much on that one from Farmer.
1 for 25, 1 for 25.
Maddie Bevins will serve for the Lady Pirates. Johnson to Reed. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Kaylin Mead sends it back across for Belfry. Reed to Hamilton. That's going to go out. So Maddie Bevins will continue to serve here for the Lady Pirates. Reed. Brandon Maynard sends it back across. There's O'Neal on the other side. Reed will set it up for Hamilton, who pushes it across, but it's out. Belfry trailing by 2 now in set 1. Bevins sends it back across. O'Neal to Reed. To Hess. Nice job by the Lady Hawks. Maynard sends it back over for Belfry. Mead pushes it over. Johnson to Reed. Hamilton. Maynard gets it back across. We're volleying. And Hess with the kill. Kennedy Hamilton will now serve for the Lady Hawks. It's 11-8 here in set 1. Pike Central leading. Mead. And a little bit of a miscommunication on Belfry's side. So Hamilton will continue to serve for the Lady Hawks. Mead sends it back across for the Lady Pirates. O'Neal to Reed. Johnson tips it over and gives Johnson a kill. Mead sends it back over for Belfry. There's O'Neal. Johnson will push it back across for Pike Central. Mead. Kaylin Mead with the kill for the Lady Pirates. And now Swain will serve for Belfry. 13-9, Pike Central leading here in set number 1 if you're just now joining us. Reminder, 59th District Championship on WPRG Channel 5 right now and on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network. Stacy runs it down for Pike Central, but it goes out. Belfry will get the point. It's going to go into the net. Sadie Vaughn's going to check back in for Pike Central. And Alyssa Hess will serve for the Lady Hawks. Hess sends it across. Bevins. Mead. A little bit too much on that one. It goes out. Pike Central will get the point, 15-10 here in set number 1. Job by Adams. Vaughn will send it back over for Pike Central. Kaylin Mead. Maynard gets it back across for Belfry. Johnson. Nice job by Bevins. It's going to be out. I've not got to watch these two teams play a whole lot this year, but I'll go ahead and tell you this is going to be a very competitive match tonight. Me and Wayne might be spending the night in Phelps. They do have good food over here. Belfry sends it back over there. Stacy to Reed. Johnson. Nice save there by Belfry. It's going to go out on Pike Central. And Randa Maynard will serve for the Lady Pirates. Maynard sends it over. A little bit of a miscommunication on Pike Central's side. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Belfry tries to kick. Can't get it to go. Pike Central will get the point there, 17-12. And Molly Reed will be up to serve for the Lady Hawks. Bevins. Stacy digs it out. Pike Central tries to run it down, can't get there. 17-13. Pike Central remains on top. Michaela Mead up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Mead sends it across. Reed sets it up for Vaughn, who tips it over and gives Sadie Vaughn another kill. That's her fourth in this set. Now Layla Johnson will be up to serve for the Lady Hawks. It's 18-13, Pike Central here in set number 1. Hall sends it back across. There's Johnson. Reed. Vaughn. Hall sends it back over. A little bit too much on that one. It's going to go out. Layla Johnson serving here for the Lady Hawks. Johnson sends it back across. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take one too. Back in 30 seconds on WPRG. Take the short drive to spooky good deals at Tim Short Honda, located in Ivel. And welcome back in to Phelps High School 60th District Championship night between Pike Central and Belfry. Brittany Rowe here with you. Wayne Fugit on camera. Alex Parsley back at the station. Pike Central leading Belfry in set 1, 20-13. So far, very competitive match like we knew it would be. Layla Johnson sends it across for the Lady Hawks and give her an ace. That's her second ace. I might be short one too, so my stats aren't KHSAA stats, so don't come at me. 21-13 now, Pike Central. Nice job by Vaughn. Farmer. Reed. Hamilton sends it back over. Maynard. Hall sends it back across for the Lady Pirates. Johnson to Hamilton. Bevins. Swain runs it down, but she goes into the net. 22-13, Pike Central here in set 1. Johnson sends it back across. 23-13. 24-13 now. Pike Central trying to close set one out. With senior Layla Johnson serving for the Lady Hawks. Pike Central with 7 seniors on the team this year. Now Claire Stacy checks back in for the Lady Hawks.
6 for 17.
And Dempsey will check back in for Belfry along with Bevins. Dempsey's up to serve here for Belfry. Dempsey sends it across. Hamilton to Reed. Sadie Vaughn pushes it over. Swain sets it up for Hall. And it's going to go out. Pike Central gets the first set, 25-14. We'll be back in 2 minutes on WPRG.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless. We're friends, right? How would you and a few of your friends like to save $1,000 in a year off your bill? Here's how it works. When you refer a friend to Appalachian Wireless, you both get $50 in bill credits. It's simple. Just log into your MyAppWire account, grab your referral code, and share it. The more friends you invite, the more you can save. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations to find out how you can start sharing today. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Welcome back in to Phelps High School 60th District Championship night for volleyball. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, Gearheart Mobile, and Tim Short Honda of Ivel. Brittany Rowe here with you. Wayne Fugit on camera. Alex Parsley back at the station. Getting ready to start set number 2 of the night. Pike Central takes set 1, 25-14 if you're just now joining us. Also a reminder, our friends over at Appalachian Prep Sports have the 59th District Volleyball Championship. You can watch that one live on WPRGtv Channel 5 or on their Appalachian Prep Sports Network. You can watch both games at the same time. Most people do that when they're big volleyball fans. Both games tonight should be very competitive as they're the last 2 districts to finish things up. They do draw tomorrow at 10 a.m. for region placement, which will be at Paintsville next week. Belfry will receive. Molly Reed will serve here for the Lady Hawks. Reed sends it across. Hall to Swain. Toy sends it back over for Belfry. Swain. Kaylin Mead pushes it across. There's Stacy to Reed. Layla Johnson tips it over and give Layla Johnson another kill. Pike Central goes on the board first here in set 2, 1-0. Reed sends it back over for the Lady Hawks. Swain sets things up for me. Farmer to Reed. Farmer sends it back across and give Farmer another kill. Hall to Swain. Maynard sends it back across. Reed, Johnson. Bevins in the backcourt for Belfry. Kaylin Meade sends it back over. Reed sets it up for Farmer. Swain will set it for Kaylin Meade. Claire Stacy gets it back across for the Lady Hawks. And that's going to go out. 3-0 here in set 2. Lady Hawks leading the way. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central won set number 1, 25-14. Reed sends it back over. Swain sets things up for me. Bevins will get it back across for the Lady Pirates. Farmer, Sadie Vaughn. Kaylin Meade pushes it across. Reed runs it down. Stacy, Sadie Vaughn. Lady Hawks remain on top, 4-0 here in set number 2. Swain. Kaylin Meade will send it back across for the Lady Pirates. Hess to Reed. Johnson. Nice look by Alyssa Hess to not put her hands on that one. 5-0 Lady Hawks. Kaylin Meade to Swain. Meade will send it back over. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Swain to Hall. And now Belfry gets on the board here in set 2, 5-1. Randa Maynard will serve for the Lady Pirates. Maynard sends it across. Hess to Reed. Johnson. Nice job by Maynard. Kaylin Meade. Baylor Hall tips it over the net. Give Hall a kill. Five to 2, Pike Central leading here in set number 2. Baylor Hall going to go into the net. Kennedy Hamilton will check in. Layla Johnson will serve for the Lady Hawks. Johnson sends it across. Bevins to Hall. Reed sets it up for Sadie Vaughn. Gives Sadie Vaughn another kill. Johnson sends it back across. It's going to go out off of Bevins. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take 1-2 back in 30 seconds on WPRG.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband. Now, we're proud to offer the city of Pikeville the fastest and most dependable internet. Guess what? Your doctors and nurses, they depend on it. The bright future minds have got to have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online, oh, how valuable is that? If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
Welcome back in to Phelps High School. We're here in set number 2. It's Pike Central 8, Belfry 2. Brittany Rowe here with you. Pike Central won set number 1, 25-14. We all knew this would be a competitive matchup tonight. Bevins to Hall, pushes it across the net. Reed sets it up for Hess. And it drops. Make it 9-2 Pike Central. Belfry only with 3 seniors. Pike Central with 7 seniors this season. Bevins to Swain, sets it up for Meade, who pushes it across. There's Hess to Reed. Farmer gets it back over for the Lady Hawks. Bevins to Hall. Pike Central tries to save it, can't get there. Nice job by Hall. Kaylin Meade will now serve for Belfry. Meade sends it across. Vaughn to Reed, sets it up for Hamilton. And it tips back over, but they get it across, and it's going to go into the net on the Lady Pirates. As O'Neill will check back in for Pike Central. So Kaylee O'Neill will now serve for the Lady Hawks. O'Neill sends it across. Goes out. O'Neill sends it back over for the Lady Hawks. Swain sets it up for Hall. O'Neill runs it down. There's Hess. Hamilton will send it back over for Pike Central. Baylor Hall. Nice blocking at the net by Miss Alyssa Hess. Pike Central now 12, Belfry 3. O'Neill serving for the Lady Hawks if you're just now joining us here on WPRG. Farmer to Reed. Hess. Hess sends it back. Belfry goes into the net. And you can hear the Pike Central cheerleaders down in front of us tonight as they brought the cheerleading squad over to support the volleyball girls. Belfry's girls is tying up her shoe, and then we'll get things rolling here in set 2. It's 13-3, Pike Central leading. Pike Central 1, set number 1 if you're just now joining us. O'Neill sends it back over. Bevins to Swain. Curry sends it back across for Belfry. Swain will send it back over for the Lady Pirates. Reed sets it up for Hamilton. Give Hamilton that kill. Pike Central's not won a district title since 2019. Belfry has taken the last 5. Reed to Hess. Swain sets it up for Hall. Swain will push it across for Belfry. Hamilton to Reed will push it back over, and that's going to go out. Dempsey will check back in for Belfry and will serve for the Lady Pirates. It's 14-4. Pike Central leading the way here in set number 2. Farmer to Reed. Hess will send it back across, and that one's in. Give Hess another kill. Chloe Adams will check in for the Lady Hawks and will serve.
5 for 33. 5 for 33.
Adams sends it across. Bevins to Swain. Hall. Stacy to Reed. Sets it up for Hamilton. Dempsey in the backcourt for Belfry. Bevins will push it across. O'Neal to Reed. Hess tips it over. And they're going to say she went into the net, so Belfry will get that point.
13 for 5.
And Baylor Hall will now serve for the Lady Pirates. Reed tried to run that one down. She kind of scared me with that. I thought she had hit her face on the side of the net there, but she's all right. Was laughing when she got up. 15-6. Pike Central with Hall serving for the Lady Pirates. Hess sends it across for Pike Central. Swain will set it up for Hall. Stacy to Reed. Hamilton pushes it over. Maynard will send it back. Adams to Stacy. Nice jobs on both sides of the net. Adams to O'Neal. Hamilton. Maynard sends it back over for the Lady Pirates. (15-8). Pike Central still leading here in set number 2. Stacy, Reed, they try to save it, can't get there. Layla Johnson will check back in for the Lady Hawks. Hall sends it over. Hamilton to Reed. Hess sends it back across for Pike Central. Swain will push it over for Belfry. Adams, Reed. Reed gets it back over for the Lady Hawks. Swain sets things up for Maynard. O'Neal to Reed. Johnson. Dempsey. Nice job on both sides of the net. It's getting competitive here at Phelps. As Pike Central will get that point, it goes out on Belfry. 16-9. Claire Stacy will now serve for the Lady Hawks. Give Curry another kill for the Lady Pirates. And now Bevins will serve for Belfry. Adams to Reed. Johnson. Bevins. And a little bit, they save it. I thought they were going to have a miscommunication. Nice job by the Lady Pirates. Johnson tips it over the net. Stacy. O'Neal. Hess sends it back over for Pike Central. Hall to Swain to Meade. And give Meade a kill. Another kill, I should say. Belfry battling back here in set number 2. Bevins sends it across. Stacy to Reed. O'Neal. Swain sets it up for Meade. 16-12 now. And Pike Central wants a timeout. We'll take one too. Back in 30 seconds on WPRG.
It's fall, y'all, and are you ready to fall into some incredible savings with the region's best network, Appalachian Wireless? Come shop the latest devices at prices you'll love and see how our team can better serve you with plans and promotions that are made just for you. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or just looking for the best service, Appalachian Wireless has you covered. So what are you waiting for? Visit us on the web or stop by one of our many retail locations and take advantage of these amazing fall deals. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
And welcome back into Phelps High School 60th District Volleyball Championship night. Brittany Rowe here with you, Wayne Fugate on camera, Alex Parsley back at the station. Belfry and Pike Central battling it out. 16-12 here in set number 2, Pike Central leading. Pike Central won set number 1. Bevins sends it back across. Reed, and give Reed a kill.
11 for 10, 11 for 10, 11 for 10.
And it's 16-11 in set number 1 in the 59th District. Shelby Valley leading that one. Again, you can watch that on Appalachian Prep Sports Network or on WPRG TV Channel 5. Adams to Reed. Johnson. Hall saves it for Belfry. Mead will push it back across. There's Stacy, Reed, Sadie Vaughn. Johnson. Too many hits on Pike Central's side. Belfry will now have Swain serving.
21 for 13, 21 for 13. 17 for 6, 17 for 6.
So Swain up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Maddie Ratliff has checked in for the Lady Hawks. Swain sends it across. Adams. Reed. Johnson will push it over. Mead. Give Johnson another kill for the Lady Hawks. And now Molly Reed will serve for Pike Central, and Farmer checks back in. Bevins to Swain, sets it up for Michaela Mead. Give Mead another kill. Randa Maynard serving here for the Lady Pirates. Ratliff to Reed. Johnson. Reed. Johnson sends it back over. Hall gets it across for Belfry. Stacy to Reed. Johnson will tip it over and give Layla Johnson another kill. 19-15 here in set 2, Pike Central leading. Layla Johnson will now serve for the Lady Hawks. Belfry tips it over the net and will get that one. Michaela Mead will now serve for the Lady Pirates. Mead sends it across. Johnson. Farmer tips it over the net for Pike Central. Swain will set it up for Hall. Nice job by Sadie Vaughn at the net for the Lady Hawks. Curry sends it back over for Belfry. Reed will send it back over for Pike Central. Swain sets things up for Hall. Hamilton to Reed. Hamilton gets it back over for Pike Central. Mead to Swain. Curry pushes it across. There's Farmer. Reed sets it up for Farmer. Nice job by the Lady Pirates. Reed. Hamilton sends it back across. Nice job by Swain and Mead for the Lady Pirates. Michaela Mead serving here for Belfry. It's 19-17 here in set 2, and now things are interesting. Meade sends it back across. There's Hamilton. Reed. Sadie Vaughn. Maynard. Swain. Hall. Give Hall another kill. And just like that, Belfry trails by 1 point here in set 2. Alyssa Hess will check back in for Pike Central. Meade sends it back over for Belfry. Hess to Reed. Sadie Vaughn goes out. We're now tied up at 19. Meade gets it across. There's Hamilton to Reed. Hamilton, it's going to go out. Belfry takes the lead 20-19 here in set number 2. Meade sends it across. There's Reed to Farmer. Sadie Vaughn gets it back over for the Lady Hawks. Meade, Swain, Hall. Nice job by Hess. Reed will send it back over for the Lady Hawks. Curry will set it up for Hall. Hamilton to Johnson. Nice job by Kennedy Hamilton. Tied back up at 20. Sadie Vaughn will now serve for the Lady Hawks. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central won set number 1. We're here in set number 2, and we're tied at 20. Swain sets it up for Hall. Johnson to Reed. Hamilton gets it back across for the Lady Hawks. Maynard to Swain. Hall. Hamilton, Johnson. Reed will get it back over for Pike Central. Bevins to Swain. Hall gets it back across. Sadie Vaughn. Alyssa Hess gets it back over for the Hawks. Wow. If you're just now joining us, you've joined at a good time as they're battling. And Pike Central is going to get that one as Belfry goes into the net. So Pike Central takes their lead back 21-20 here in set number 2. Sadie Vaughn will continue to serve here for the Lady Hawks. Vaughn sends it back over. There's Bevins, Swain, Hall. Give Hall another kill for Belfry, and she just tied things back up at 21.
Six for 17.
Dempsey will check back in for the Lady Pirates and will serve for Belfry. Johnson to Reed. Hess. Dempsey to Swain. Hall sends it back over. Johnson to Farmer. Hamilton will get it back across for the Lady Hawks. Hall, that goes out. Pike Central takes the lead back 22-21, and Farmer will be up to serve for the Lady Hawks. And our buddy Eugene Newsom has confirmed Shelby Valley won set number 1 in the 59th, 25-16. Thank you, Eugene, for that. 23-21 here in set 2, Pike Central leading. Pike Central won set number 1. Swain pushes it across. Hamilton. Reed will tip it back over, give Reed a kill. Make that 24-21. Pike Central still on top here in set 2 after 3 different ties that we've had here in set 2. Farmer will send it back across. There's Bevins to Swain. Paul sends it back across for Belfry. O'Neal to Reed. Hamilton gets it across for Pike Central. Curry sets it up for Hall. Make it 24-22. Chloe Adams checks back in for Pike Central. Baylor Hall will now serve for the Lady Pirates. Belfry trails by 2. Hall sends it across. Johnson to Reed. Johnson will push it across. Curry to Swain. Curry sends it back over. Adams to Reed. Hess. Reed. Hamilton gets it over the net. Curry saves it for Belfry. Hamilton saves it for Pike Central. That goes out, and now it's 24-23. Belfry trails by 1 here in set number 2. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take 1-2 back in 30 seconds on WPRG.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dave Baker. What if one of the world's largest mobile carriers could partner with a local company to bring you worldwide coverage and local service you know and trust? Well, it's happened. The all-new Gearheart Mobile. We're so confident in our coverage and service that we don't require a contract. That's right. Make the switch, keep your number, improve your worldwide service, and you don't have to sign a contract. We'll stand on the results. And did I mention services starting at only $40 per month? Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
And welcome back into Phelps High School, set 2 of the 60th District Championship game. If you're just now joining us, you came on at a good time because Pike Central won the first set, but we've been tied 3 different times here in set 2, and right now Belfry trails by 1 with Baylor Hall serving for the Lady Pirates. Hall sends it across. Johnson tries to save it. Adams does save it for the Lady Hawks. Swain. She sets things up for Hall, who pushes it across. There's Adams. Reed. Hess will get it back over for Pike Central. That goes out, and we are tied again at 24. Make that 4 ties in set 2. Hall sends it over for Belfry. O'Neal to Reed. Hess pushes it over. Haynard to Swain. Curry will push it over. There's Reed. Hess sets it up for Reed. And give Reed another kill. 25-24 now. Kennedy Hamilton will serve for the Lady Hawks here in set 2. Hamilton sends it across. Hall will send it back. Adams to Reed. Johnson tips it over the net. Swain sets it up for Curry. Adams to Reed. Johnson. Hall. Swain. Maynard sends it back over for Belfry. Kennedy slides on her stomach and gets it back across for Pike Central. If you wanted a competitive volleyball game, this is the one to watch tonight. Goes out. We're tied at 25. 5th tie of this set. On the 59th side, Shelby Valley won set number 1 as they go into set 2. You can watch that on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network or on WPRG TV Channel 5. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Bevins to Hall. Bevins will send it back across for Belfry. O'Neal, Reed. Layla Johnson tips it over the net. Gives Pike Central the lead. 26-25 now here in set 2. And now Alyssa Hess will serve for Pike Central. Hess sends it across. Dempsey sets it up. Maynard will get it back over. Adams to Reed. Johnson. Bevins. Maynard pushes it over. Adams to Reed. Sadie Vaughn. Hall gets it back across. Hess. Layla Johnson. Belfry trying to save it. Hall get it back over. Stacy to Johnson. Reed will send it back over for Pike Central. Kaylin Mead tips it over. Give her another kill and give us another tie. This is tie number 6 if you're just now joining us here in set number 2. And now Swain is up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Hess to Adams. Pike Central gets it back over. Swain will set it up for Mead. Hess, Reed, Johnson. Pike Central takes the lead back over, 27-26 now here in set number 2. Molly Reed will serve for the Lady Hawks. Reed sends it across. Farmer to Reed. Johnson, Bevins. Kaylin Mead sends it back over for Belfry. There's Molly Reed to Farmer. Sets it up for Johnson. Swain sets it up for Maynard, who sends it back over for Belfry. Reed, Farmer. Johnson will push it across. There's Mead. Swain. Mead will send it over. And now we're tied up at 27 for tie number 7 of set 2. Maynard serving for the Lady Pirates. She sends it across. Farmer to Reed. Johnson pushes it across. Swain to Mead. Paul will push it back over for Belfry. There's Hess to Reed. Johnson sends it across. It's going to go out. Belfry takes the lead, 28-27. Maynard will send it back across. Hess to Reed. Sadie Vaughn tips it over. Kaylin Mead. Pike Central ties it back up at 28. Gotta love a good competitive postseason. Layla Johnson serving for the Lady Hawks. Bevins to Swain. Kaylin Mead. Farmer pushes it across. There's Mead to Swain. Hall's going to send it back over. Hess to Reed. Kennedy Hamilton will get it back across. There's Swain to Bevins. Hall's going to try to get it back over for Belfry. She does. There's Johnson. Reed pushes it across. It goes out. Pike. Belfry takes the lead back, 29-28 here in set 2. And now Miss Michaela Mead will serve for Belfry. Mead sends it across. There's Hamilton to Reed. Hamilton pushes it over and ties it back up at 29. O'Neill's coming back in for the Lady Hawks to serve. O'Neill sends it across, and it's going to be out. Belfry takes the lead now, 30-29.
6-17.
And now Dempsey checks back in for Belfry and will serve. Belfry leads 30-29 here in set number 2 after 9 ties that we've had in set 2. O'Neill to Reed. Hess will send it back across. There's Bevins to Swain. Hall will send it back over, and Belfry takes set number 2, 31-29. We'll take a 2-minute break, 2.5-minute break here on WPRG, so Wayne and I can compose ourselves. We'll be back in 2.5 minutes.
Hey, it's Kristen Mulcahy from Appalachian Wireless. One of the things that makes us the region's best network isn't just our coverage, it's that we're local. You'll find real people right here from home, ready to help you get the best deals on the latest devices. We hear the other carriers bragging about how they cover the middle of nowhere, but this isn't nowhere. All our roads lead to somewhere. So come home to Appalachian Wireless. Visit us at AppalachianWireless.com or in one of our many retail locations. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband. Now, we're proud to offer the city of Pikeville the fastest and most dependable internet. Guess what? Your doctors and nurses, they depend on it. The bright future minds have got to have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online, oh, how valuable is that? If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Ivel and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
For over 65 years, Gearheart Communications has been serving the mountains of eastern Kentucky with the best in telecommunications. From blazing fast broadband and streaming TV to home security, voice, and now local, reliable 5G mobile, Gearheart keeps you connected. Family owned, locally operated, and always investing in the future of our region. Because when you live here, you deserve the best. Find out more at www.gearheart.com. That's gearheart.com, your local connection for over 65 years.
In the moonlight, my honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone. But tonight you belong to me.
Take the short drive to spooky good deals at Tim Short Honda, located in Ivel. And welcome back in to Phelps High School as we get ready for set number 3 here in the 60th District Championship night. Pike Central won set 1, 25-14. Belfry takes set number 2, 31-29. Brittany Rowe here with you. Wayne Fugit here on camera, and Alex Parsley back at the station. Now that second set was wild as we had 9 different ties during that game. And I think Wayne is sitting here mesmerized by all the competitiveness in this sport tonight. I do know over in the 59th that Shelby Valley won set number 1, 25-16 against Pikeville. You can watch that, thanks to our friends at Appalachian Prep Sports on WPRGtv Channel 5, while you watch this one as well. Pike Central will receive here in set number 3. Randa Maynard will serve for the Lady Pirates. Hess to Reed. Johnson tips it over the net. Swain to Hall. Adams in the back to Reed. Johnson will send it back over. Pike Central will go on the board first here in set 3.
25 for 1, 25 for 1.
Farmer will check in for the Lady Hawks, and Molly Reed will serve for Pike Central. Hall tips it over the net. Reed will send it back across. There's Maynard to Meade. Hall. Stacy. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Give Layla Johnson a kill. Molly Reed serving here for the Lady Hawks. Again, if you're just now joining us on WPRG, Pike Central won set number 1, 25-14. Belfry won set 2, 31-29. After 9 different ties in that set, as we are now underway in set 3. Pike Central's leading the way, 2-0. Make that 3-0. Reminder, we'll have your player of the game following tonight's battle, and that's all it's been tonight is a battle. Reed sends it back across. Stacy, Reed, Johnson. Meade pushes it over. Now Belfry goes on the board, 3-1. Kaylin Meade serving here for Belfry. Farmer to Reed. Johnson sends it back over. Meade to Swain. Hall tips it over. Johnson will set it up for Reed. Curry pushes it over the net for Belfry. Make it 3-2 now. Lady Pirates trail by 1 here in set number 3. Meade serving for Belfry. It's going to go out. Bevins will check back in for the Lady Pirates. Layla Johnson will serve for Pike Central. Again, Pike Central hasn't won a district title since 2019. Belfry has taken the last 5. Bevins. Swain. Hall. Give Hall a kill. And now Dempsey checks back in for Belfry and will serve for the Lady Pirates. Stacy to Reed. Hess. Maynard to Swain. Sets it up for Hall. There's Hamilton. Reed. Now we're tied at 4 here in set number 3. And Shelby Valley has taken set number 2 over Pikeville, so they've won set 1 and 2 in the 59th district. We're here in set number 3. Pike Central won 1. Belfry won the second. Pike Central leading set 3 here, 5-4. Sadie Vaughn serving for the Lady Hawks. Pike Central get that point. Sadie Vaughn serving. It's 6-4. Pike Central leading set 3. Stacy, Vaughn, kind of a miscommunication there on Pike Central side. Belfry trails by 1 now. 10-11. O'Neal will check back in for the Lady Hawks. Hall will serve for the Lady Pirates. Hess sends it back over for Pike Central. Swain sets it up for Hall. Stacy. Now we're tied at 6. It's going to go into the net on Belfry. Pike Central takes the lead back, 7-6.
1 for 25.
Adams will serve for the Lady Hawks. It's going to go out, tied up at 7. Stacy to Reed, pushes it over the net. Meade to Swain. Maynard will push it back over for Belfry. Stacy sends it back across for Pike Central. There's Dempsey to Swain. Meade, and that goes out. Pike Central takes the lead back, 8-7. Stacy sends it across as she's serving for the Lady Hawks. Swain sets things up for Michaela Meade. Nice job at the net by the Lady Hawks. 9-7 now. Claire Stacy serving for the Lady Hawks here in set number 3. Swain sets it up for Meade, who tips it over the net. O'Neal to Reed. Johnson sends it back over. There's Bevins. Meade. Maynard will send it back across. O'Neal to Reed. Johnson. Hall to Maynard. Adams. Reed sets it up for Hess. Hall's going to send it back across. Adams. Belfry trails by 1 here in set number 3. Swain is up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Swain sends it across. Adams to Reed. Johnson tips it over. Bevins will send it back. There's Adams to Reed. Sets it up for Johnson. It's on the line. It's in. Give Johnson another kill. Alyssa Hess now up to serve for Pike Central. As you hear the cheerleaders, like I said, down below us, Pike Central brought the cheerleaders over tonight. (11-8) here in set number 3. Pike Central leading. Pike Central won set 1. Belfry won set number 2. Hess sends it across. Bevins to Swain. Sets it up for Michaela Meade. Vaughn gets her hands on it. Belfry will get that one and give Michaela Meade here. Randa Maynard serving here for the Lady Pirates. Maynard sends it into the net.
25 for 1.
Farmer will check back in. Molly Reed will now serve for Pike Central. Reed gets it across. There's Hall to Swain. Hall sends it back over, and that's in. Give Hall another kill. Kaylin Meade serving for the Lady Pirates. She sends it across. Alyssa Hess rolling around to get that one. When she does, Johnson will send it back over. Curry sets it up for Hall. Reed, Farmer, and Pike Central can't. They had a miscommunication on their side, so Belfry trails by 1 here in set number 3. Meade sends it over. Hess sends it back across for Pike Central. Hall, Johnson, Reed sets it up. Johnson sends it back. Belfry gets their hands under it, so Pike Central now goes up 2 on the Lady Pirates. Layla Johnson set to serve for Pike Central. Bevins to Swain. Curry will get it back over. Reed sets it up for Sadie Vaughn. Curry sets it up for Hall. Hess to Reed. Hess will get it back over for Pike Central. Bevins to Swain. Hall gets it back across. Johnson to Reed. Candy Hamilton going to go into the net. 13-12. Belfry trails by 1. And Dempsey will check back in for Belfry and will serve for the Lady Pirates here in set number 3. Dempsey sends it across. Johnson to Reed. Hess will send it back over for the Lady Hawks. There's Dempsey to Swain. Sets it up for Hall. Hess to Reed. Farmer gets it back over for the Lady Hawks. Curry tips it over the net. Reed sets it up. Sadie Vaughn sends it back. Bevins saves it for Belfry. Reed will set things up for Sadie Vaughn. And that goes out. We're tied at 13 now here in set number 3. Dempsey sends it over. Johnson to Reed. Hamilton. Hall. Pike Central's wanting to say that Belfry touched that one, but the official's not going to call it. I can't see from my angle, and Wayne can't either, so we're not really sure if it was. I'll let the comment section decide that. But now Belfry's taking the lead, 14-13 over the Lady Hawks, unless they overrule this. We'll wait and see. They're going to say we're going to keep playing, so it's 14-13. Belfry leading in set 3. Dempsey serving for the Lady Pirates. Reed. And now we're tied at 14. Kaylee O'Neill checks back in to serve for the Lady Hawks, tied at 14 here in set number 3. O'Neill sends it over. Dempsey to Swain. Curry will push it over the net. Reed pushes it back over. Dempsey tries to run it down. Bevins. Maynard saves that. Nice job by the Lady Pirates. Hess pushes it back over. And Pike Central takes the lead back, 15-14 here in set number 3. Swain pushes it over. Reed. Hamilton saves it for Pike Central, but it's going to go out. And now we've got Baylor Hall up to serve for the Lady Pirates, tied at 15 here in set 3, if you're just now joining us. Farmer now to serve for the Lady Hawks. Farmer gets it back across for Pike Central. Dempsey to Swain. Hess is going to go into the net. Belfry will get that one here in set 3. Bevins will be up to serve next for the Lady Pirates as we're tied up at 16. O'Neill to Reed. Johnson. Hall will get it back over for Belfry. Adams to Reed. Hess, nice job at the net by Meade. 17-16 now. Belfry takes the lead. Reed. Kaylin Meade sends it back over for Belfry. Tied back up now at 17. Claire Stacy will serve for Pike Central. Adams to Reed. Johnson. Pike Central now goes up 18-17. Kaylin Meade. Stacy sends it across. Hall to Swain. Meade. Nice job by Alyssa Hess. Swain will set it up for Hall. Reed. Alyssa Hess pushes it back across. And that was 4. If only we had instant replay, we could confirm that like they do in the big leagues. So it was 4. Pike Central gets the point, 2017 here in set 3. Pike Central leading. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central won set 1, 25-14. Belfry took set 2, 31-29. Stacy dives to get that one. Johnson tips it over. Maynard sends it back. Reed, Hess, it's gonna go out. A little bit too much on that one.
17 for 6.
Swain will serve for the Lady Pirates. Stacy to Reed. Johnson, nice job by Bevins. Meade to Maynard. Stacy, Reed, Johnson. Nice job on both sides of the net. It's going to go out. 21-18 now. Pike Central leading here in set 3. Sadie Vaughn will check back in for the Lady Hawks. Alyssa Hess will serve for the Lady Hawks. Meade. Adams to Reed. Johnson, it's going to go out. Randa Maynard will serve for Belfry. Vaughn sends it back over for Pike Central. Nice job at the net, but Belfry goes into the net, and Pike Central goes up 22-19 here in set number 3. Farmer will check back in for the Lady Hawks, and Molly Reed is up to serve for Pike Central. Reed sends it over. Bevins, Swain, Hall. Nice job by Hess. There's Reed. Sadie Vaughn will tip the ball over the net. Mead to Stacy there for Pike Central. Johnson tries to answer, and it drops. Nice job by Layla Johnson, one of their 7 seniors on the team this year. And it's 23-19. We'll take a 30-second break right here on WPRG.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
And welcome back into Phelps High School 60th District Volleyball Championship night between Belfry and Pike Central. I'm Brittany Rowe here with you along with Wayne Fugate and Alex Parsley back at the station. We're on set number 3, Pike Central leading 23-19 in this one. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central won set number 1, 25-14. Belfry took set number 2, 31-29, so things are interesting as they could be here in Phelps tonight. As Molly Reed sends it across for the Lady Hawks. Hall will send it back over for Belfry. Reed to Farmer. Johnson. Nice job by Maynard. And give Hall another kill. I believe she's at 9 tonight. Like I said, I'm not the KHSAA, so my stats aren't as accurate as they will be tomorrow when they're uploaded. 23-20, McKaylin Mead serving for Belfry. Mead. Swain will push it across. There's Stacy. Reed. Johnson. Mead runs it down, and Swain sends it back across. Nice job by McKaylin Mead. She's been all over the court tonight. And it's going to go into the net on Hall. 24-20, Pike Central leading here in set number 3. Layla Johnson to serve for Pike Central. Bevins to Hall. Maynard will push it across. There's Johnson to Reed. Sadie Vaughn. Farmer to Reed. Kennedy Hamilton will push it across. And that's in. Nice job by Swain. Give her a kill. And now it's 24-21. Dempsey will check back in for Belfry and serve. Dempsey sends it across. Reed sets things up for Hess. Maynard, Swain. Curry will get it back over for Belfry. There's Farmer to Reed. And that's going to be 4 on Pike Central side. So make it 24-22 now here in set number 3. Pike Central leading. Dempsey serving for the Lady Pirates. Vaughn to Reed, who sets it up for Vaughn. Almost a miscommunication there, but Belfry got it back across. There's Reed, who sets it up for Vaughn. A little bit too much on that one. It's going to go out. Belfry will trail by 1 here in set 3. Deanna Perrin will check in for Pike Central. Only an 8th grader. Dempsey serves it into the net. So Pike Central will take set number 3 25-23. And we'll be back in 2 minutes here on WPRG.
In the moonlight, my honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone. But tonight you belong to me.
Take the short drive to spooky good deals at Tim Short Honda, located in Ivel.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
And welcome back into Phelps High School here for 60th District Volleyball Championship night. Brittany Rowe here with you, Wayne Fuga on camera, Alex Parsley back at the station, and it has been a wild competitive night here against Belfry and Pike Central. We'll run down through it if you're just now joining us. Pike Central takes set number 1, 25-14. Belfry takes set number 2 with extra points, 31-29 after 9 ties. Yes, you heard that correctly. We had 9 ties already tonight in one set. Then Pike Central takes set number 3, 25-23, as Pike Central's cheerleaders are right here in front of us cheering on their home crowd and their volleyball girls, which you love to see that. Floyd Central did it the other night, so it's really cool to see the cheerleading squads coming out supporting these girls and athletes. As we get ready for set number 3, I don't know if Wayne and I are ready for set number 3, or I'm sorry, set number 4. See, I'm already confused. Belfry will receive. Molly Reed will serve for the Lady Hawks. Again, if you're just now joining us, a little history of these programs. Pike Central's not won a district championship since 2019. Belfry has won the last 5. So the Lady Hawks trying to take that away from them. Belfry trying to get 6 in a row. Swain. Kaylin Meade sends it back over for Belfry. Johnson with the kill for Pike Central. They go on the board first. In the 59th district, I have that update. Shelby Valley wins in 3 against Pikeville, so Shelby Valley is your 59th district champion. Pikeville is your 59th district runner-up. And we're tied at 1 here in set number 4. Maynard will serve here for Belfry. Farmer to Reed. Johnson. Bevins to Swain, sets it up for Meade, who pushes it across. There's Stacy to Reed. Johnson. It's going to go out. Belfry takes the lead 2-1 here in set 4. Maynard sends it back across. Nice job by Baylor Hall for the Lady Pirates. Maynard sends it over. Stacy to Reed. Johnson. Pike Central now trails by 1 here in set number 4, and Layla Johnson will be up to serve for the Lady Hawks. Bevins to Maynard. And now it's 4-2 Belfry on top here in set 4. Michaela Meade serving for the Lady Pirates. Stacy to Reed. Hess. Swain to Curry. Baylor Hall tips it over the net. Hess saves it for Pike Central. Hamilton. Curry's going to push it over for Belfry. There's Reed to Farmer. Sadie Vaughn. Now it's 4-3. Pike Central trails by 1. Sadie Vaughn will serve for the Lady Hawks. Nice job by Vaughn. Curry will send it back over, but she's going to hit the net. Actually, they're going to say Hess hits the net, so it's 5-3. Belfry leading the way here in set number 4 as Dempsey will check back in for the Lady Pirates to serve. Stacy to Reed. Hess will send it back over. Dempsey, Curry, and Baylor Hall. O'Neal. Kennedy Hamilton will get it back across for Pike Central. There's Swain to set things up for Hall. Stacy sends it to the rafters. Hamilton will get it back across for Pike Central. Reed pushes it across. Swain sets it up for Curry. Farmer. And now we're trying to confirm who went into the net as the Barrows are going to go talk to the official. And find out what's going on and what the decision is. While they do that, we can thank our sponsors again, if I can find one of my Post-it notes. Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Security, Intermountain Cable, Gearheart Fiber, Gearheart Mobile, and Tim Short Honda, located in Ivel. It's 5-3, Belfry leading here in set 4. Dempsey serving for the Lady Pirates, sends it across. Farmer to Hess. Maynard to Swain to Baylor Hall. And give Hall another kill. Now it's 6-3. And I'm going to make a prediction. Wayne tells me I can't say what I'm going to say, but y'all know where I'm going with that. We are in set number 4. Pike Central's 1-2. Belfry's 1-1 so far tonight. Belfry leads in this one. Hamilton sends it back across. Swain gets it over, and nice job by Alyssa Hess for the kill. Adams checks back in for the Lady Hawks and will serve for Pike Central. And I just realized we do have to pick a player of the game tonight, and I have no idea who we're going to pick tonight. Adams sends it over. There's Bevins to Curry. Baylor Hall. Stacy. Reed. Hess. Dempsey tries to run it down. She almost had that one, so good effort from her. It's 6-5. Pike Central trails by 1 here in set number 4 with Chloe Adams serving. Curry gets it back over. There's Adams to Reed. Hess with another kill. Adams sends it across. There's Bevins to Swain. And that's going to go out. But now we're tied at 6. I'm sorry, 7-6. Adams, it's going to go into the net. Now we're tied up at 7. Bevins to Maynard. Adams, Reed. Hess will push it across. Hall sets it up for Maynard. Belfry takes the lead back 8-7 here in set 4. Hall sends it across for Belfry. There's Reed. Hess will push it over. Curry, Swain sets it up for Maynard. Adams to Reed. Hess. Curry. Nice job by O'Neal. And Hamilton will get it back over. There's Dempsey to Swain. Hall, that's out. Tied up at 8. And now Kennedy Hamilton will serve for Pike Central. And now Belfry takes the lead back 9-8. Bevins up to serve for the Lady Pirates. She sends it across. There's Claire Stacy getting it back over. And O'Neal tries to slide and save that one for Pike Central. Can't get there in time. It's 10-8 now. Belfry up 2 in set number 4. Stacy. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Kaylin Mead. Maynard will get it back over. There's Adams. Reed tips it over the net. Wow, nice job by Belfry. Reed, Johnson. Hall gets it back over for the Lady Pirates. There's Reed. 11-8 now, Belfry leading here in set number 4. And Courtney Stacy wants a timeout, so we'll take 1-2 back in 30 seconds on WPRG.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
And welcome back into Phelps High School. 60th District Volleyball Championship night. Belfry and Pike Central battling it out here. Brittany Rowe here with you. Wayne Fuga on camera. Alex Parsley back at the station. Just to let y'all know where we're at if you're just now joining us here on WPRG. Pike Central won the first set 25-14. Belfry won set number 2 31-29. Pike Central won set 3 25-23. Here in set 4, Belfry leading 11-8. Reed sets it up for Hess. Hess will tip it over, and that's good. And in, so give her another kill. 11-9 now. Belfry on top here in set 4. Alyssa Hess will serve for Pike Central. Bevins, Swain. 12-9 now. And Swain will serve for Belfry.
17-6, 17-6.
Swain sends it across. Adams, Reed, Johnson. Make it 12-10 now. Belfry up 2 here in set 4. Farmer will check back in for Pike Central. Molly Reed will serve for the Lady Hawks. It's going to go into the net. And now Randa Maynard will serve for Belfry. Stacy runs it down, and Hess sends it back across. Nice job by the Lady Hawks. McKaylin Mead. Nice job by Hess. And give Haw a kill. That was impressive. I think she's at 12, according to my notes. 14-10 now, Belfry leading here in set 4. Coach Muncie happy with that. She does a good job with Belfry's program. Coach Stacy does a good job with Pike Central's. Reed sets it up for Johnson. Johnson and Maynard goes after it, so Pike Central will get the point. 14-11 now. Belfry up here in set 4. Layla Johnson will serve for the Lady Hawks. Bevins. Swain, McKaylin Mead. There's Sadie Vaughn, there's Farmer. Farmer pushes it back over. There's Bevins, Swain, Haw. Johnson to Reed. Sadie Vaughn gets it back across for Pike Central. Mead will send it back over and give Mead another kill. 15-11 now. Belfry leading here in set 4 with McKaylin Mead up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Mead sends it across. Hamilton Gets it back over for Pike Central. Swain sets it up for Hall. And Hess tries to run it down, can't get there. It's now 16-11, Belfry leading. Hess to Reed. Hamilton. Give Hamilton another kill. 16-12. Kaylee O'Neill checks back in for the Lady Hawks and will serve for Pike Central. O'Neill to Reed. Johnson pushes it over. Hall. Johnson, Reed, Hamilton. Curry sets it up for Hall. O'Neill to Reed. Farmer. Bevins runs it down. Hall sends it back across. There's O'Neill to Reed. Hess will push it over the net. Swain will set it up for Hall. Hamilton tries to get it, can't. Belfry goes up 17-12 here in set 4. And now Dempsey checks back in for the Lady Pirates and will serve for the Lady Pirates. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central has won set 1 and 2, or set 1 and 3. Belfry won set number 2. We are on set 4 where Belfry is leading the way. O'Neill to Reed. Johnson. O'Neill slides to get that one. Hamilton will send it back over. Hall sends it back across and give her another kill. (18-12), Belfry leading here in set number 4. Kinley Crum has checked in for the Lady Hawks. Dempsey. Hall. Crum to Reed. Hess will get it back across. There's Dempsey to Swain. Sets it up for Hall. Reed. Farmer. Hamilton sends it back across for Pike Central. Give Hall another kill. She's at 15 kills, according to my stats. It's 19-12, Belfry leading in set 4, Dempsey serving for the Lady Pirates. Farmer to Reed. Farmer's going to get it back over and give Farmer another kill. 19-13. Belfry leading this set. Farmer will be up to serve for the Lady Hawks. Farmer sends it across. Swain sets it up for Hall. Johnson to Reed. Hess. It's going to go out. 20-13 now. Belfry on top here in set number 4. Baylor Hall will serve for Belfry.
Hold on.
So Pike Central is doing a substitution change there. So we'll get a reserve by Baylor Hall. It's 20-13, Belfry leading here in set 4. Hall sends it across. Reed pushes it back over. Dempsey runs it down. There's Bevins to Maynard, who pushes it over. Crum to Reed. Nice job by Molly Reed. Curry sets it up for Maynard and give Maynard a kill. And now it's 21-13, Belfry leading here in set 4. Claire Stacy checks back in for the Lady Hawks. Stacy to Adams. Reed. Bevins, Swain. And that's going to go out. 21-14 now. Claire Stacy will serve for the Lady Hawks. Stacy sends it across. There's Hall. It's going to go out. 21-15. Stacy sends it over. And Crum tries to run it down. Belfry will take 22-15 lead over Pike Central here in set 4. And now Bevins will be up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Michaela Mead's also going to come back in for the Lady Pirates. Bevins sends it across. There's Stacy. Reed. Johnson. Give Johnson another kill. Sadie Vaughn will check back in for Pike Central. Alyssa Hess will serve for the Lady Hawks. It's 22-16 here in set number 4. Belfry leading. Hess sends it across. There's Bevins to Swain. Paul sends it back over. Reed will set it up. Johnson. Bevins. Dempsey. Maynard gets it back across. Johnson. Reed. And it goes into the net on Johnson, so now it's 23-16 Belfry. Swain up to serve for the Lady Pirates. If you're just now joining us, Pike Central won set 1, Belfry won set 2, Pike Central won set 3. We are on set 4 that Belfry is leading 23-16 in the 60th District Volleyball Championship. Hess to Reed. Johnson. It's going to go out. 24-16 now, Belfry. Swain sends it across. Hess, Stacy. Vaughn will push it back over. Bevins to Swain. Michaela Mead. Stacy. Adams to Johnson. Michaela Mead to Swain, who pushes it back. There's Stacy to Reed. Johnson. I don't know how Pike Central saved that, but they did. Michaela Mead, and give Mead another kill, and Belfry will win set number 4. So Pike Central wins set 1. Belfry wins set 2. Pike Central wins set 3. Belfry takes set 4. We're going all 5 tonight. We'll be back in 2 minutes on WPRG.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband. Now we're proud to offer the city of Pikeville the fastest and most dependable internet. Guess what? Your doctors and nurses, they depend on it. The bright future minds have got to have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online, oh, how valuable is that? If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Jonna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Ivel and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for my friends at Gearheart Broadband.
We're proud to offer the city of Prestonsburg the fastest and most dependable internet. Your doctors and nurses depend on it. The bright future minds must have it. And for the safety of the city, it's an absolute must. And when it comes to your money, being able to check online is incredibly valuable.
If Gearheart can do all this, imagine what they can do for your home. Make the switch today.
And welcome back in to Phelps High School. 60th District Championship night here at Phelps between Pike Central and Belfry. Brittany Rowe here with you, Wayne Fugate on camera, Alex Parsley back at the studio. And it has been a very exciting night of volleyball here in the 60th District. Just to go through it all, in set number 1, Pike Central defeats Belfry 25-14. Set 2, we go extra points with Belfry taking that one 31-29 after 9 ties in that set. Set number 3, Pike Central takes it 25-23. And set number 4, Belfry wins it 25-16 as we get ready for the final set of the night between Pike Central and Belfry in this district championship. Again, a little history between the two. Pike Central has not won a district tournament since 2019. Belfry has won the last 5. And we'll know soon who the 2025 district champ will be here at Phelps High School. Wayne's confusing me. He's asking me Heather Gearheart questions, and Heather is not here, and I can't phone a friend right now. Maynard will serve for Belfry. Pike Central will receive. Adams to Reed. Johnson. That was on the line. That should be good, and it is. Pike Central goes on the board first. And Farmer will check in, and Molly Reed will serve for the Lady Hawks. Reed sends it across. There's Maynard. Swain sets it up for Meade, and that's in. Give Meade another kill. So Johnson and Meade starting things off here on both sides of the net, and Michaela Meade will now serve for Belfry. We're tied at 1 in set 5. Meade. Hess to Reed. Johnson. Reed sets it up. Johnson tips it over. There's Hall to Swain. Hall gets it back across. There's Johnson to Reed. Sets it up for Johnson. Give Johnson another kill. Give Pike Central the lead 2-1 here in set 5. And now Layla Johnson will serve for Pike Central. Johnson sends it across, and Pike Central goes up 3-1. It's an ace for Johnson. Nice save from Belfry, but it did hit the top, so therefore Pike Central will get that point. Coach Muncie's got some questions. As the libero will talk to the official here. So 3-1 Pike Central here in set 5. Layla Johnson serving for the Lady Hawks. And that's going to go out. And now it's 3-2. Dempsey will check back in for Belfry and will serve for the Lady Pirates. Dempsey sends it across. There's Hamilton. Hess. Sadie Vaughn pushes it back over. Swain to Hall. Johnson. And it's going to drop down into the bucket. We're tied up. Johnson to Reed. Hess will send it back over. There's Bevins. Swain. Curry gets it back across. Vaughn. Johnson to Reed. Farmer sends it back over for Pike Central. Swain gets it back across. Vaughn will push it back over the net. Hamilton tries to save it, can't. Belfry takes the lead 4-3 here in set 5. Dempsey still serving here for Belfry. Make it 5-3 Belfry on top here in set number 5. Dempsey sends it back over. Hamilton. Bevins to Swain. Hall. Hamilton. Molly Reed gets it back over for Pike Central. Hess to Reed. Farmer pushes it over. Swain sets it up for Curry, who sets it up, and it's a nice block by Sadie Vaughn. But it's going to be 6-3 Belfry here in set 5. Gianna Perrin will check back in, the young 8th grader for the Lady Hawks. Reed tries to run it down, can't get there. It's 7-3 now, Belfry. Thacker checks back in for the Lady Hawks. Thacker gets it over. Swain will set it up for Hall and give Hall another kill. She is at 16. It's 8-3, Belfry leading here in set number 5. Reed, Farmer, Perrin will get it back across for Pike Central. Swain sets it up for Hall. Nice block at the net. It'll go Pike Central. So now it's 8-4. And the young 8th grader will serve here for the Lady Hawks. And that's an ace for Perrin. A little bit too much on that one. It's going to go out, and 9-5 Belfry leading the way here in set 5. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take one, too, back in 30 seconds on WPRG.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile, too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
And welcome back into Phelps High School 60th District Championship Volleyball Night. Brittany Rowe here with you, Wayne Fugit on camera, Alex Parsley back at the station. And it's been a wild night here of very competitive volleyball between Belfry and Pike Central. Belfry leads it here in set 5, 9-5. Pike Central won set 1, Belfry won set 2, Pike Central won set 3, and Belfry won set number 4. Johnson. Dempsey to Maynard. Johnson to Reed, who pushes it back across. There's Hall. Swain. Hall. Reed. And that was Maynard with the kill for the Lady Pirates. 10-5 now. And like I was trying to give a little history lesson earlier, Pike Central won district back in 2019. Belfry has won the last 5. Kinsley Little checked in for Pike Central. O'Neill to Reed. Hess will push it over. Curry to Maynard. Hamilton, Reed. And that's a kill for Alyssa Hess. I believe she's got about 8 on the knot. Adams will check back in for Pike Central. And Chloe Adams will serve for the Hawks. It's 11-6 Belfry here in set 5. Adams sends it over. Hall, Swain. Hogg sends it back across. Reed to Hess. Swain will set it up for Maynard. And it drops down on Belfry's side. Pike Central gets that one, 11-7 now. Lady Pirates leading here in set 5. Chloe Adams serving here for the Lady Hawks. Adams sends it back across. Swain to Maynard. 11-8 now. Pike Central trying to make a comeback here in set number 5. Adams sends it back across. Dempsey to Swain, who sets it up for Curry. O'Neill to Reed. Hamilton. 11-9 now. Pike Central trails by 2 here in set 5. Out. Make that 12-9. Belfry remains on top here in set 5, and Bevins will be up to serve for the Lady Pirates. Pike Central. I don't know how Molly Reed just saved that for Pike Central, but she did. That was wild. Hamilton gets it back over. McKaylin Mead, and that's a kill for Mead. That was nicely done by her. I believe she's at 10 kills on the knot. 13-9 now. Belfry here in set 5. It's an ace for Bevins. O'Neal to Reed. Hess will tip it over the net. Reed to Hess. Reed gets it back across. 14-10 now. Claire Stacy checks back in for the Lady Hawks and will serve. Stacy sends it over. Swain to McKaylin Mead. Johnson to Reed. Johnson pushes it over the net. Mead. And Belfry wins it 15-10. That's 6 in a row for the Lady Pirates of Belfry in 60th District Championships. Hannah Muncie, head coach of the Lady Pirates, only in her second season, so hats off to her as well. Pike Central played a tremendous game tonight against a good Belfry team as well, so they have nothing to hang their heads about because both of these teams are about ranked even, in my opinion, and we'll find out tomorrow morning who everybody plays for region. But right now, before they start the awards ceremony, we're going to step away for about a 2-minute break, and when we come back, we'll have your player of the game and the awards ceremony here at the 60th District Championship.
When it comes to taking care of your prescriptions and providing the local care you need, Howard Family Pharmacy is your home team. Let's meet the starting lineup.
Tiffany Jacobs, Garrett, Eastern Kentucky University.
Stacy Conley, Garrett, University of Kentucky. Donna Newsom from Martin, Alice Lloyd College.
And I'm Wes Howard from Hueysville and the University of Kentucky. When it comes to your health, trust the team that knows you the best. Howard Family Pharmacy, the Allen intersection on US 23 and Kentucky Route 80 at Eastern. Come see us.
Hey, are you stuck with a carrier that doesn't get you? Yeah, we get it. So at Appalachian Wireless, switching is easy and way more rewarding. With our promotions, you can port your number, grab incredible savings, and enjoy a service that feels a little bit more like home. Plus, we've got the latest devices and a team that's here just for you. So why settle? Visit us online or stop by one of our many retail locations today to see why we're the region's best network. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Tired of slow, unreliable internet? It's time to switch it up with blazing fast speeds from Gearheart Broadband, your local reliable provider. Right now, get our new starter broadband package, 200 meg internet for just $64.95 per month. Wow! Plus, save even more with our money-saving bundles on all our great services. Don't settle for less. Order online now at imctv.com/order now. Gearheart Broadband. Better broadband means better lives.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Gearheart Broadband. Jane over here is on hold with her current internet provider trying to get help. Judy is talking to a friendly representative at Gearheart Broadband. She just signed up for internet and is now adding streaming TV. Oh, and she's changing her mobile too. It starts at just $40 per month and is with one of the largest carriers in the world. Jane, she's still on hold. Take it from me, Dave Baker, and make the switch to Gearheart Broadband, streaming TV, and Gearheart Mobile.
And welcome back into Phelps High School as we get ready for the awards ceremony.
For coming out and supporting these girls, these ladies this season. It was a great game, great match. I want to congratulate both teams. It was fun to watch. We want to start with our 60th District All Academic Athlete Awards for each team. For the Phelps Hornets, number 13, Bailey Norman. For Pike Central, number 10, Kaylee O'Neal. 10, Maddie Bevins.
That completes the academic awards that they do over here in the 60th District. As Wayne's waving it off his friends. Ricky Thacker, he is always good to everybody.
Good job, girls. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to recognize our all-district team. First, for the Phelps Hornets, number 6, Charity Mounts. Next, for the Phelps Hornets, number 18, Ariana Pigman. For the Pike Central Hawks, number 6, Layla Johnson. Next up for Pike Central, number 2, Molly Reed. And last for Pike Central, number 14, Claire Stacy. For the Belfry Pirates, we have number 14, Baylor Hall. From Belfry, number 22, Michaela Mead. For Belfry, number 10, Maddie Bevins. And for Belfry, number 7, Abrielle Swain. Next, we'd like to recognize our tournament MVP, number 14, Baylor Hall. Congratulations, girls.
And now
Now we
we'll
want to award
team
the
awards.
60th District runner-up trophy to the Pike Central Hawks.
Pike Central, the 60th District runner-up, as they walk up to get their award. And last, the 60th District champions, Belfry Pirates. And your 60th District champions, the Belfry Lady Pirates, 6 in a row for the girls from Pond Creek. That's impressive.
Thank everyone for a great tournament. Everybody have a safe trip home.
All right, so we'd like to thank Randy Smith over there from Phelps and, of course, Phelps High School for allowing us to come in and stream this game for you tonight. Big thanks to them. They were very nice to us here at WPRG. And we still have one more thing we've got to take care of, and that is our Intermountain Sports Network Player of the Game. She was also the tournament most valuable player, and that is Belfry's Baylor Hall. So congratulations to Baylor Hall. You are our Intermountain Sports Network Player of the Game. In what's been a very competitive night here at Phelps, Belfry is your 60th district champion. As for me, I'm Brittany Rowe, Wayne Fugit, and Alex Parsley. We're going to say good night, everyone, from Phelps, Kentucky.